Live from Gahanna, WGLH TV presents Lincoln Live with Gabby Weil and Mia Sammons.
Today, it takes a team to produce a musical. Meet the directors who are each fulfilling their specific role.
Help wanted signs are still up all over town, so some employers who are hiring come to Lincoln with hopes of hiring you.
And living in the future, some Lincoln students are seeing what life may be like as adults.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Gabby Weil.
And I'm Mia Sammons. Gabby, how are you doing this morning?
Well, honestly, Mia, last week was like the worst week ever, but this week is definitely turning around.
I completely understand, and I've been feeling the same way. But Gabby, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Are you thinking we should have a 10-second dance party?
Yes, I sure am.
Yep, now I'm definitely ready to get into the news.
Yes, well, yesterday, our Gahanna Jefferson Education Foundation held a student job fair.
A ton of local businesses were here during the lunch periods to talk to students.
Businesses like Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Topgolf, and many other places.
This was a great experience for students to meet people and get excited to join the workforce.
We spoke with event coordinator Diana Beziano on the importance of teens going to this event.
It's so important to connect our community, our business partners in the community with our teens so that it's a win-win for the business partners who desperately need help right now and for our teens to learn life skills that are just so valuable that will take them very far.
Thanks. There's one class here at Lincoln that is taking a big life step. Well, sort of. In the adult living classes this week, students found spouses and got married for the week. After they said their vows and got their wedding rings, they had a little reception for their marriages. During this week, they played get-to-know-each-other games, including Two Truths and a Lie and the Newlywed Game. We caught up with a couple students to tell us what they learned and what they enjoyed about it.
So what we've been doing this past week is learning about marriages. We got married to each other. We took vows, and we pretty much just had a lot of fun.
That was really fun. I liked doing all the guessing games and, really being in a relationship like that. It was really fun. It was really fun.
Thanks, Louie. Hey, Mia, do you want to hear my New York accent?
Honestly, Gabby, not really.
The spring musical Newsies is well on its way to being a big hit this spring, but a lot of people don't know how much work it takes to put together a musical like that. Mia, do you know how many directors the musical has?
No, Gabby, I don't, but you can ditch the accent.
5 directors,
Okay.
Mia, and I went out and told the story of just how important each one of them is.
Spring is well on its way, and it's bringing many exciting events to Gahanna, including the spring musical Newsies. But what many people don't know is just how many people it takes to put together a good quality musical.
We are so fortunate here at Gahanna Lincoln that we have every director gets to kind of stay in their lane, if you will. It's a little bit like having an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator and somebody that works with special teams. Everybody has their role.
Mr. Lehman for music, Mr. Wagner for set, Mr. Dangle for the orchestra, and then Taya, our choreographer, for all of the dance.
With each director having their own specific role, it's important that they do the portion that they excel at so that the piece is able to be the best that it can be.
Everyone really can excel at their gifts. So mine is the singing. Mrs. Mace really does a lot of all of the other things. But Mr. Wagner is able to just focus on the sets and the scenery, lighting, and sound. Mr. Dangle focuses on the pit. And so no one gets spread too thin. We all have our role.
Not only is the directing process a big change for the actual directors, but it gives the students an opportunity to form bonds with other people and be more exact when it comes to perfecting certain areas of performance.
Taya has known me since I was really, really little, and she's a close family friend, so we'll chat, and she also helps me with dance stuff.
With Mr. Wagner, obviously, because he's the tech director, we work very closely in working with the set and with backstage things and how the show works. With Miss Mace, I've gotten to work on both sides of the stage, so I've worked with her as a stage manager, making sure that everything is what she needs.
While the directing process can sometimes be a challenge, the directing team has been working together for over a decade, working each year to achieve the same goal.
The team behind the musical is one of my favorite teams to work with because everybody knows their talents and knows their strengths and comes to the table with those. And I think we all would agree that without each other, this production wouldn't be what it is. So we've worked together for so many years at this point that we have a very shorthand about what we need to talk about. So if Taya and I are talking about choreography, she needs to know what's going on with the set in those scenes and transitions, and we can communicate in a way that is efficient but also brings the story to life.
The musical is an opportunity to appreciate everyone for what they bring to the table. Without every working director, the show would not be able to go on.
Mr. Wagner and I have actually known each other for a long time. We went to high school together and have known each other since then. So it's fun to be able to collaborate each spring on this show. But the musical has helped form a great relationship with Mrs. Maciosi, Taya, who I don't usually see very often except for the spring musical, and then our choir program, where our orchestra has collaborated on a few performances in the past with them. So it's just it kind of brings the school together in a nice way.
We know everybody's personality, we know what everybody's good at, and we try to play those up as much as we can. So that in and of itself is a huge benefit and plus, because we have a lot of great people who do really great work here.
Miss Maciosi, Mr. Wagner, Mr. Lehman, Mr. Dangle, and Taya have created a director's team that will go down in the books. Their hard work and dedication to their crafts is the reason that Newsies will be a mind-blowing production this May. This is Gabby Weil for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Gabby. That was one of the best packages I've seen all year. It's hard to really understand what exactly everyone's role is as directors of the musical, so I spoke again with director Mr. Lehman so that he could tell us just exactly what it is that his job consists of. Here he is.
So I'm Mr. Lehman. I'm the vocal director for the musical, so I direct all the vocals. I'm the vocal director. Songs. I teach the songs. The singing, like la la la. It's like saying words but with notes.
Thanks, Mr. Lehman. Your job seems really hard. Student Council is hosting a women's drive for National Women's History Month for YWCA Columbus Family Center. The drive will be held March 13th to April 7th. Here's Aaron Sockwell with more details.
And Student Council is hosting a YWCA drive for Women's History Month. So there are boxes by the main gate, by Eldor's and Clark Hall, so you can donate household items, toiletries, baby clothes, and women's clothes in general. So please do whatever you can and let's support.
Thanks, Aaron. Hey, Mia, it looks like we have someone joining us today.
Please don't be Brandon Carpico. Please don't be Brandon Carpico.
It's Brandon Carpico. Hey, Brandon, did you know that I'm a black belt in karate?
I sure did not, but I really am proud of you, Gabby.
Well, what do you have for us today?
The Environmental Club is always doing something productive and doing things to be helpful to our environment. In their last meeting, they talked about a proposal that the Biden administration put in place that will impact climate change in a negative way. But while they had this discussion, they decorated reusable tote bags to cut down plastic in our community. With those bags, they got very creative with their designs. We caught up with some members to tell us about the negative impacts about the proposal and the tote bags that they created.
We talked about the Willow Project, which the Biden administration just approved a 30-year-long plan to drill oil from vulnerable indigenous lands in Alaska, and we talked about the consequences of that.
Today we just made these tote bags, and they're very cool because you can use them all the time and you don't have to use plastic bags.
I love Environmental Club because we can come here and talk about real world issues.
It's cool that we're all able to be here and talk about something that we're all passionate about.
Thanks. Our language honor societies came together and had an international student panel where students throughout the organizations got a chance to talk about their culture and the difficulties that they have to go through. There was a total of 12 different countries that were represented by the speakers and many students who came to listen and learn about the different cultures. It was a very informative meeting where everyone got to learn different things when it comes to the languages, religions, traditions, and other things that each person experiences throughout their personal life. Here are some students that were speaking or just in the audience to talk about how they felt during the meeting.
I think the panel is it's really important to learn about, because there's lots of cultures and different places that people don't know a lot about, and I think it's important to not only embrace your culture but for other people to know about your culture.
I also did this panel just because to educate more people in the school, and I love my culture a lot and my religion. So sharing that with other people and along with like people can be more educated.
Well, that's all for me. Back to Mia and our very own black belt at the news desk.
Thanks, Brandon. Our boys volleyball team played New Albany Tuesday night.
I went to the game and it was such a fun environment.
Unfortunately, the Lions lost 3-1.
The Lions lost the first and second set but won the third set 25-14.
They ultimately couldn't pull out the win in the fourth, losing 26-24.
Key contributors to the game were Nate Boggs with 12 kills and 7 aces on the night.
Caden Plunkett had 10 kills and 7 combined blocks.
The boys play again tonight at home, so make sure you come out and support. Well, Lincoln, looks like we've come to the end of our show.
Before we go, I'd just like to remind everyone that it's going to be okay. Bad feelings are temporary, and it's okay to let the people that love you help you.
Yes, if you need support, reach out to a friend and know that you're never alone. And on that note, Gabby, I love your outfit. I love when you wear those glasses on top of your head.
Thanks, Mia. I was thinking the same thing about your outfit. This morning, our Fatima Mullen went out to see everyone's fit checks today.
Bye, Lincoln.
We got our girl Nene here. What's she wearing? Okay, my jean jacket is from Shein. My shirt is from Shein. And my pants are from Hollister. And our shoes are Dunks. I'm just chilling. I have Gahanna hockey merch. That's about it.
Since I'm D1, I got my football shirt on, you know what I'm saying? These pajamas from, Target. And I got the Uggs. That's hard. Combo. Hey,
I got Nike leggings, the Uggs, and I think I just took this from my sister's closet.
Sure. Got black on, red, blue, red, custom on my shoe. That's how drip goes.
I got this from Goodwill. I got those from Foot Locker.
Slay.
I'm wearing a concert hoodie with a cargo pants. And
little fit check here. I got my shirt and tie from Men's Warehouse and pants probably from, I don't know, Kohl's or something. Shoes from DSW, I think. I don't know. So, yeah.
And Mr. Cullen, what do you have to say? Like, any words of wisdom this morning?
Words of wisdom would be just have a great day. Like, just make it a great day. Make somebody's day. Just be a good person today.
It's your girl Fatima, and I'm here showing y'all what I'm wearing because I kind of put it on today. I'm not even going to lie. So I got the men's jacket from Zara. I got the Amazon sweatpants. Smashing Pumpkin shirt. You know the vibes. And I got the Uggs. So there you go. We got our girl.